Your SAT got canceled. How bad is that? I'm Mark Greenstein, and I've been coaching SAT prep since 1987. Cancellations have happened. They are happening far more frequently now because of COVID fears. It's happening to students now this summer of 2021. I want to tell all of my students that this is not necessarily a bad thing, and for some of you, it might be actually a very good thing. You who have time to spare and test dates that you can still make use of, you'll still get 3 tests in before your applications are going to get read. Read, not necessarily due, because colleges tend to read essays a month or more after the due dates. The November 1st and November 15th due dates for current seniors are ones that their assembly time for the first 7 to 15 days. Colleges are gathering information on the candidates, putting them before the right people in the right folders, and thus evaluations usually don't take place, even in early decision realms, until Thanksgiving. The November 6th SAT, if it is held for you, should be back by Thanksgiving. Anything that you add as a credential after applying, you jet over to the college, every one of them that you applied to. Any credential that helps you. That might be an award from school, that might be an athletic honor, and it very well could be an SAT score that is better than before. So long as you have those extra dates there, it's not a big deal. I know you've worked up to a certain date. You might have even canceled an event because there was a Saturday SAT. That is unfortunate. But here's the group for whom a cancellation is actually fortunate. If you're not fully prepared and they're giving you an extra 2, 3, 4 weeks before your makeup date, you have time to get better prepared. Let's say you are fully prepared but want to feel even better that you can trounce the SAT on test day. You had one good practice test score. You'd like to see more. So now you have 2, 3, 4 more weeks to dig in, show yourself the capabilities, and probably you now have multiple test dates on which to deliver. In case those multiple dates now fall on back-to-back weekends, we have a couple kids now whose tests got rescheduled from August 28th to September 25th, 4 weeks later, and they were already planning on October 2nd, 1 week after that. Is that a good thing? Yes. I love when students have the opportunity to study a lot and test in rapid succession. I'd like them to be on consecutive days. But if you have consecutive Saturdays, this is very good for you. You put a lot of effort in, and within 2 weekends successive, you can get a single score or maybe a combined score. Remember, super scoring is in play. That will almost certainly help you. 90+% of colleges take a super scored SAT. So please don't look at this as a horrible thing. You've got multiple opportunities to test, and the SAT will make centers available for every student. They're not cutting down on the number of centers. COVID might cut down on the number of seats, and that is why I encourage multiple sites for you to register on a given day. Okay, be in 2 sites. Yes, you're wasting $70 at some site that you don't use, but that site, if it stays open and your local site closes, you now have a backup to test when you want.